guys, it's Bree and welcome to my channel. So as you can tell by the title, today's video is going to be my 2021 goals, or 2021 New Year's resolutions, if you will. But basically I will just be setting my goals and intentions for this new year as we enter 2021. Yeah, for those of you that are new to my channel, my name is Brianna or Bree, and I like to post fashion and lifestyle content as well as vlogs. So if any of that piques your interest, or you just like me and my personality, you think I'm cute, you think I'm funny, whatever, go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any future content from me. And yeah, without further ado, make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and share this video if you like it. So I do have my little journal with me, so if you see me referring to it, don't be distracted. I just wrote down some of my major goals. I do have other, I wouldn't say goals, but I feel like there are things that are always a priority in our lives. Self-care, taking care of yourself. I like to travel, try new things, go on adventures, whatever. Those are things that I feel like are always on the list, but I didn't want to write them down as far as goals go. I wanted stuff that was like, I need to do that this year. I really need to make ground on these particular goals. And they're also measurable goals and like attainable goals. That's more of like what I'm gonna kind of talk about. But anyways, yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Also, I want you guys to put your goals in the comment section down below. I want to see what some of your guys' goals are for the year. So the first thing that I have written down is $5,000. I want to save at least $5,000. Of course, I'm not going to stop there. I want to save more than that. But for the longest, my savings goal was $25,000 before I moved out of my parents' house. And I felt like that would be a really good cushion before I like moved out on my own. But I had to be realistic, y'all. I've been working dead-end retail jobs for years. I don't even make $25,000 in a year. So for me to save $25,000 in 2-3 years is really not even realistic. So I had to be more realistic. So $5,000 with my current job, I feel like I can definitely reach $5,000. And then once I get there, we'll go to the next, goal or whatever. So $5,000 is my first goal. Along with savings goals, I told myself that my 25th birthday gift to myself would be to open an account specifically to go towards funding my dream home. I will be 25 this year, which is crazy. I'm getting so old, y'all. It's crazy. But yeah, I said that. Of course, when I said that, I didn't think I would be where I'm at today. I definitely thought I would have like a career and much better finances, and my personal finances will be in a good place. That way I can kind of direct my energy towards something else. But nonetheless, I still want to open that account, even if I can only start it with $500 or whatever. I feel like the earlier I start saving, the better. So I definitely want to do that this year. The next one is some weight loss goals. I feel like this is on everybody's goals almost every year. I feel like it's really catching up to me. Like, it's easy for weight to sneak up on you, but I just feel it like when I bend over. Like, I work in retail, so like I bend over, I stoop down, and I was telling my coworker, I was like, y'all, my knees are like 58. And a lot of that probably has to do with all the extra weight that I'm carrying and just not being as active as I used to. So I really want to kind of get on top of that. And honestly, I like working out. I get like a high from it, and it makes me feel better, not just physically, but like mentally and emotionally as well. And I always feel more confident when I'm actively working out. So I put 165 pounds as my like goal weight. I'm kind of flexible on my goal weight because honestly, I've always been kind of overweight. Like, I'm not a small person. I've never been, I don't think. Sorry about that. It said my card was full. I had to delete some stuff. We're back. I think I was talking about my goal weight. I'm pretty flexible about the actual exact number because I know there's different things that factor into it, and I could really love the way my body looks and how it feels and not necessarily be at that exact number. Excuse me. But it's kind of an ideal, and it's a goal, something that I can kind of work towards. And the way I got that goal is honestly, that's what I used to be back in high school. I was 150, 165, different points obviously throughout the 4 years, but I looked so much better. I felt so much better. I was much healthier. I liked the way my clothes fit a lot more. I had a lot more muscle mass. I was a lot stronger. I was just in better shape overall. So even though I wasn't like, according to the BMI chart, I'm probably supposed to be like 120 pounds. For me, baby, I'm good as dead if I'm that small, okay? I want a goal that's realistic for me and that feels good for me. And I know what 150, 165 is on me. And that's kind of how I got to that goal. So I also want to do some body measurements too. Like I said, I know weight is kind of a tricky subject, so I want to be able to see results in other ways as well, and of course taking pictures to kind of see the side by side. But yeah, I definitely want to get back to being active. I've been good so far. This is the first week that I've had like some off days. So I actually went to the gym on Monday. I was off. I went to the gym today. Today's Wednesday. Tomorrow I don't go in until 2 p.m. So I think I'm going to try to make it to the gym tomorrow as well. So I'm off to a good start. My next thing on the list is paying off my credit card. Y'all, I had this on my goal last year. I didn't get it, but I know I can do it. I don't have like thousands and thousands of dollars in credit card debt. It's maybe 500, or actually probably a little less than that. So I know I can pay it off. I just need to consistently pay more than a minimum and not charge anything to it. And then once I get it paid off, I really want to use it as more of like a gas card, literally only using it to fill up my gas every month, my gas tank, and then just paying it off. And that's a way for me to still use my credit but keep the limit, keep the usage low, and still kind of build my credit without like putting myself into craziness that I don't need to be involved in, you know what I mean? But yeah, I can and I will do that this year. I am praying it, I am speaking it, and I'm claiming it. The next goal is to get a new job, y'all. Like I said, I work a dead-end retail job and I gotta get out. I need something that's more stable, that's paying a living income. I just need a job that's gonna ultimately give me the better quality of life that I'm looking for. You know, I want to be able to spend the holidays with my family and not be at work. And even with retail, like, you literally have to bend over backwards, picking up extra shifts, working overtime just to make like a decent living, and it just doesn't really balance out. So I definitely need to have a new job, much better job, not just this year, but like within the next 2 to 3 months, in all honesty. So I'm praying, I'm applying, and I need that to come through this year. The next thing I wrote literally says pray, positivity, claim it. So a big thing that I want to work on this year is just like my mindset and my mentality. I really want to try to like just be positive as possible, speak affirmations, speak in the positive tense of being like I'm broke AF. I want to have the mindset of, oh, I'm on my way to wealth, or I'm becoming more wealthy every day, like that type of mindset, and just kind of speak it and claim those blessings, if that makes sense. So my next goal is to read 2 books this year, y'all. I haven't read leisurely since I was in high school, and I bought a book literally 2 years ago. I read like 12 pages and put it down and haven't picked it up. So I want to read 2 books this year. I feel like that's really attainable. That's like 6 months for one book and then 6 months in the second half of the year for another book. I feel like I can definitely achieve that. I just need to be disciplined and just do it. Honestly, once I get into a book, it's easy for me to finish it because I'm like, I want to know what happens. So I feel like once I get past the first few chapters, it'll go by. But I need to finish the book that I bought 2 years ago. And there's this book that I saw in Target that really caught my eye. I think it was called Clap When You Land, and I'm really interested in reading that book. If any of you have read it, let me know if it's good. Don't tell me what happens, but let me know if it's good, because it just really caught my eye for some reason. So I feel like I need to read it. And then once I get through those books, I want to read more books about like self-care, self-awareness, or like finance and stuff like that. But anyway, read 2 books. Okay, this goal is really personal and kind of scary to even put out there, but I really want to launch my business in the fall. I've I've known that I wanted to be my own boss and be a business owner for many years, but I really kind of narrowed in on what I want, and I have this vision for my own clothing brand. And it's not the typical like ones, the boutiques that you've seen popping up lately where they buy the wholesale clothes and just like the super trendy stuff. I kind of had a little bit of a different vision, but the main thing holding me back is really just having the funds to really launch it. It costs a lot to get your clothes produced and manufactured, and I just don't have that yet. And I've tried, like I created a crowdfunding page for it. I haven't got any donations. I don't have a good job that I can, like, you know, put money aside every month. So I don't know how it's gonna happen, but I'm praying. I'm trying to keep the faith, trying to find other ways of, like, maybe I can do something really small just to get it off the ground and get the word out, and then use the funds from that little launch to kind of go towards the bigger one that I have in mind. But I really want to achieve that this year. I mean, I've already registered like the LLC, and I already have some design ideas and stuff like that behind the scenes already prepared. I just need like to somehow launch and like get my collections in production and stuff like that. But yeah, that's a huge goal, a very personal goal, a very scary goal, but hopefully this is the year for us, okay? And then the last two goals kind of go hand in hand. They're like YouTube goals, if you will. So I really want to reach 20,000 subscribers on this channel, y'all. I've been on this particular channel at least since 2018, and I'm still stuck at 3,000 subscribers, and I think that's really bad. I know that YouTube is very saturated. I know there's millions of videos being uploaded every day, but I genuinely feel like literally I started 2020 with 3,000 subscribers, and I ended 2020 with 3,000 subscribers, and I feel like that's really bad. And I really definitely need to see some growth this year, especially like if I'm gonna make this a career. I feel like it shouldn't take that long to get, at least see growth, you know what I'm saying? I didn't expect to be 100K overnight, but to literally not even see growth in a whole year span is crazy. And I know it's possible. I recently discovered this one woman on YouTube. She's only been on here for 4 or 5 months. She has maybe less than 10 videos, and in a matter of 4 or 5 months she is monetized. She gained over 16,000 subscribers and has already received like $10,000 from her YouTube revenue, AdSense revenue alone. So it's possible. If someone can do it in 4 to 5 months, I should be able to do it in a year. That being said, I do need your guys' help. I can't subscribe to my own channel. So if you guys do come across my videos and you do like my content, make sure you subscribe. Give the video a thumbs up. Leave comments. When you guys engage with the content, it really helps us as creators to grow and to get more exposure. So hopefully I can achieve that goal this year. And I'm really going to try to be putting out videos. I know in the past I would be like, I would post consistently for a month and then like disappear for a month, but I feel like I've been a lot more consistent, and I'm gonna try to keep being consistent, at least uploading a few times a month. So yeah. And then also, along with, I guess it kind of goes with YouTube, but it could also be like an Instagram thing, but I want to get my first sponsorship. I know it's a little harder for smaller influencers to get sponsorships, especially with less than 10,000 followers or subscribers. I feel like once you had 10,000, brands take you a little more seriously. But yeah, I definitely would like to get my first sponsorship and kind of open that door, because that door has so many opportunities. So I would like to open that door this year. But yeah, those are like my major goals. So yeah, also I want to say that I really want to do check-ins this year. Like every 2 to 3 months, I want to check in on my goals and see like how much progress I've made, how far I've come. And if you guys are interested in me doing that on the channel, like a mini series, let me know, and we can all do like our check-ins together every couple months. And yeah, I think it's really important. It's easy for us to kind of set all these goals and intentions, and then by the end of March we're flying by the seat of our pants. So I think it's important to check in on yourself and your goals and make sure you're continuously working towards them. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. Like I said, comment your own goals this year down below. I'm excited to see what everybody has planned for the year. And Happy New Year. This is my first video of 2021. Happy New Year. For those of you watching this, obviously we made it to see another year. And we are living and we are breathing, and that's awesome. So yeah, I will see you guys in my next video.